Hello guys, welcome to Supreme Steno classes. Guys, be ready for a special dictation prepared for Bihar Civil Court upcoming Steno skill examination which is going to be held in December 2023. 5 seconds. Time, as we have remarked before, is the most valuable thing that we have to spend. We can use our time or we can waste it, just as we can use or waste our money. There is one very important difference between time and money, however. All the people who are reading these words on different amounts of money know two people in all probability would be found to have just the same sum down to the last penny if all the money to which they had a right were put down on the table. But everyone has the same amount of time. We all have our hours each day, and for every one of us the hour will supply just 60 minutes of time, no more and no less. The minute will give us 60 seconds, no more and no less, and there is nothing whatever that we can do about it. Try as we may, sometimes we long to make time pass more quickly because we are waiting for something wonderful to happen, and sometimes we long to make the time pass less quickly because we like the present moment so much. Science, which has done such wonderful things, has not yet found a way to change this regular passing of time. It does not seem certain, however, that time is really quite the same for every one of us. It is true that we cannot get away from the seconds, minutes, and hours of each day, but it is possible that some people have a feeling for time which is different from that of other people. This may account for the fact that there are people who seem to be able to get through a great amount of work in quite a short time, while there are others who, no matter how hard they work, seem to get very little done. This is not the result of any real difference in time itself, however, it is probably owing to a difference in the way that our minds work. If one person has a mind that is very quick, that sees the point of some remark at once, that knows the answer to a question almost before the question has been asked, then that person is certainly likely to do more in any given time than the person who needs to look this way and that before seeing the point of a remark and who has to think hard and long before being able to answer a question. That is a difference in the mind, not in the passing of time. Much of our time is spent at work, in a school, office, or home, but it is a poor day that offers us no time at all to spend how we like, and the way we spend those few hours that we have to ourselves differs from person to person. In these days, quite a considerable part of people's free time is spent in watching TV. Before the coming of TV, people spent more time with the radio. Before the radio came, there were the pictures, and before that there were books. All these ways of spending time now exist together, and we have many ways of keeping ourselves interested. It has always been considered respectable to read books, even when a person spends rather too much time upon reading, sitting up at night when he should have been in bed. He was in some way respected for this. To read was to learn, and to get knowledge was a good thing. But of course, many people did not read to learn. Many read light books, love stories, for example, and when young people read such stories, their mothers would say that they were wasting time and that they did not read such things when they were young. When it came to going to the pictures were not considered quite respectable. It was perhaps all right to go to the pictures, say once a week, but to go more often was somehow not quite the thing, and when young people did anything wrong, it was put down to the bad influence of the pictures. The possible bad influence of light reading was no longer remembered, and the old people of the new day would say that they did not go to the pictures in their young days. Today, it is the turn of TV. Watching TV night after night is often said to be the cause of wrong acts committed by young people because, of course, the old people of the still newer age did not watch TV in their young days. Perhaps a form of pleasure has to be more or less out of date before we can consider it a respectable way of passing the time. Stop. सो गाइज डिक्टेशन था 811 वर्ड्स का. होप सो आप लोग बहुत अच्छे से इसे लिखिएगा. बहुत ही ज़्यादा मैं रिलेटेबल जो कि अभी पैटर्न चल रहा है, ठीक है, स्टेनो में स्टेनोग्राफी लिखवाने का, डिक्टेशन देने का, मैं उस पैटर्न को फॉलो कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है. तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प मिलेगा इस एग्जामिनेशन में. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन में. तब तक चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. थैंक यू सो मच.